Good morning, everyone. I hope you all are doing well. It's been a minute since I've been on here to do a reading. Life has been crazy. Indeed, it has. So, I felt like pulling a reading this morning and I'm just called to do so. I'm trying to get it down here so you can see this all. Got everything rearranged differently in this room, so it's a little hard. But this is our layout, and this is the card that we really need to be focused on. This is going to represent us, and these are the different cards that this is what we are. This is our past, this is our present, and this is where we're going. Now, the card on the bottom of the deck is the Three of Pentacles, and this represents the underlying energy. So let's talk about that one first, and then we'll get into the reading. So, the Three of Pentacles. Let's look at this card for a little bit. We can see what he's doing. You can see his potion here. He's writing. You see his quill. He has his cat with him. You see the candle burning. You see the smoke rising up. It almost looks like he's staring at the smoke and maybe even, studying, thinking of stuff, writing, that sort of thing. He could also be using a form of divination with smoke and just opening himself up and getting those ideas. All of these can be completely related. The Three of Pentacles are right here. Pentacles represent earth. So this represents our physicalness. And you see the bricks here too. This is more of, it brings us down to earth and it brings us to our physical material realm. So here we are having to go about studying a little bit more. We're creating something. Three is the master creator. Okay. And through this process and what he's doing, he's creating something. But what? But what? Now, in order to understand this card a little bit better, we have to do the reading because this represents the underlying energy of the reading. So in order to better understand this, to better understand where we are going, we have to read the rest of the cards to kind of answer that. So let's get to the rest of the reading. Welcome back, everyone. So let's get on with the reading. I'm going to start up here in this top card here. I'm sorry, I don't have a better view here, but let's pull this one over. Okay, that is the Three of Swords. Now take a look at that card. Really good. You'll see how one is sticking through in the back towards right in the middle. But then you have two swords that are coming at the heart in two different ways. So this is going to be the signifier card. So what, excuse me, what this card is going to mean for this reading is this is going to be the, excuse me, sorry about that. This is going to be the card that is going to be the collective energy. So the Three of Swords, you know, the very quick definition of the Three of Swords is simply that you have a pretty difficult choice to make, and it's one that you are tied to. It's an emotional choice. This is the heart. The Three of Swords. This is about information coming at you, having to pick something. So here we go. Now, where we are coming from is the Eight of Cups. This is the past. So this is something that you have completed, you have worked on, and, you know, the work here is done. This could be like what many people call the closing those karmic ties. This could symbolize a relationship because of the cups being love. There you go. You got the heart. So it just feels like through something that you have worked hard on, that you are heavily invested in. It doesn't necessarily have to be a relationship. It could mean something that you are emotionally invested in, something that you care about, something that you've been working on, creating, pouring your energy into it. Excuse me. It seems like you've kind of reached a place to where what's next? And you see how she is looking out towards the ocean, she's looking to the stars, and you see the moon is it's waning. So this is saying that something is passing. It is time. So this is in the past. So this is something that um you are coming out of, and this will be the card you're going into. So what's next? What's next for you? Where are you going to go from here? How can you take what you have learned and what you have experienced and use it to, better yourself, take yourself to, step up, so to speak? Now, okay, this is the energy that we are going into, and this is the High Priestess. Now you'll see, if you'll look at her, you'll see where, you have light and you have dark, and she's sitting on the dark side of the moon. The High Priestess is one that she's very knowledgeable. Um, she knows who she is, she knows her power, she has that experience, but and one thing very, very in particular is that she listens to her intuition. She listens to that. She's very connected to herself and her knowing, her being. And she's sitting on that dark side of the moon. She's saying, you're missing something here. There is something missing that you're not seeing. And it's very interesting because this is a waning moon here, and that means it's going into the dark moon. So you have the High Priestess who's sitting on the dark side of the moon. And I do believe that we have a new moon coming up the beginning of February. So this could be tied into a time frame for some of you. So let's go on. Let's see what the other card has to say, our future, and then we'll do an overall reading. So continuing the path that we are going down, the future would be the Three of Cups, and this card just blows me away all the time. I'm sorry about that glare there. This is one of my favorite cards of the deck. And I love it because of all the beautiful colors and all of the beautiful, the scenery. Just look at that. It looks like springtime. And this card, to me, is very much associated with the springtime. It's associated with a new start. Remember, number 3 is the master creator. And through this, we see how how growth is, and the way that that happens. So yeah, you see all of this beauty here, this growth, the water. It's even glowing. You see the glow with it. So we have a 3 here, creation. And this can go into change too. So 3s can go into change because it's always moving. So, and it's also, this is about a celebration. This is about joining with others. This could be starting a new business venture. 3 here is really highlighted, so this could be with someone and maybe someone else joining. But I do feel it's It's a new path that you're going to be led down that's really going to bring, it's going to give you a new start. It's going to give you a fresh start, one that will be inspiring to you, one that, will challenge you to grow. And it's going to be with those that are um, more like you. Now, if we were reading this for a relationship, I would point blank tell you that um, you feel like, and I do apologize for my throat. I do apologize. I'm having to stop and sip water. Um, it's just really bothering me today, and I do apologize. But if this was a relationship reading, I would say that, you pretty much come to the end of the road. And if you're still, you feel like there's still more stuff that's needing to be revealed to you. But it's almost to the point that, it's actually building you up. It's making you more confident. It's making you pay attention to things that you missed, and it's telling you that you really need to uh, tap deeper into you, into your intuition, and really listen, because our intuition speaks to us in many different ways. It could be subtle, it could be big, it could be words that somebody just tells us, and and hitting that right space. But this is saying that you have reached the end of the road, and it is definitely time for you to do a new journey. Now, collectively speaking, and I'm just going to go collectively speaking for all of us, there are things that we need to change in our life. It could be habits, it could be addiction. It could be several things. It could just, it could be as simple as, just eating better. Okay. It is about that, we have to really look at things. With Venus in retrograde in Capricorn, I'm really feeling this because she's looking at what she really values and what she doesn't value. And yes, the Three of Swords here is about, needing to make a choice. And this is going into that. This is like something that you have to be real with yourself about. There's something you really have to be down deep, real to yourself about. You really need to, what is it that you value? What do you want? What do you want? In a year, where do you see yourself? 2 years, 3 years? Where do you see your health? Where, if you have children, how do you have to think about these things. Sure, we all like to do those things, and we fly off, um, fly by the seat of our pants kind of things. That would be great. And I do that sometimes as well. But we also have to really think about what truly matters, and we may have to give something up that we have become really attached to, that is just really not good for us anymore. You see, we have come to a place where we have, we've got there where, okay, it's kind of static now. We've reached this point, and we keep doing this over and over again, and it's great and it's wonderful. But, there's just, what else is out there? What else is out there for me? And the High Priestess, this is having you to really tap into yourself. And she says there's more to be discovered. There's more to be learned. Understand that things work in, they work in a process. Things don't just happen, overnight. Sometimes it takes a while. It takes a lunar cycle. It takes an unfolding. We have to see below the surface. There's a lot of things that happen behind the scenes that we don't know about. And it is telling us that, understand that it has to take a process. Don't rush. There's more to be revealed. And in this is going to be creating wonderful things with people that are like yourself, that are similar to you, you have things in common with. This could be, again, a new business venture. This is cups. This is tied to things that we are emotionally attached to. So this could be you creating something from, that's coming from your heart. That you will be working with others in this, but it's a creation from the heart. All right, that is it for the reading. And here we want to go into that card that was on the bottom of the deck. I don't want to forget this one, the Three of Pentacles. Um, Again, Pentacles is representing the earth. Three is creation. He's studying hard. He's burning that midnight oil because guess what? In order to do what you need to do, you need to start forming a strong foundation. You need to make sure you get your ducks in a row, and you need to, you know, read it and read it again. Mercury is in retrograde right now, so read it and reread it and make sure you're reading all that fine print. All right, so that is it for the reading. I hope you enjoyed that, and this was a great reading, a really, really good reading. One that's telling us that, exactly what astrology has been. It's time to get real with yourself. Be authentic. What is being authentic? Well, authentic is being who you truly are, being not what you feel like you have to push forward, but, you know, you don't have to do this just because it is expected. You need to do what is right for you. You need to take care of those things that are valuable, that are truly valuable to you, that you truly love. What makes you feel like home? What gives you security? Security is a part of a foundation, and we can't depend upon someone else to offer us that foundation. We have to learn how to build that foundation ourselves, and how to um, be our own security blanket. We cannot rely on others for that. We have to do that within ourselves. All right. Thank you so much. I hope you have a wonderful week. And I do promise I will get that astrology up as soon as possible. There's so much I want to talk about. There's so much that's going on. And I hope to get that done today. I wish you all a wonderfully blessed day. Blessings.